Hey guys, it's me, Corey here. It's Thursday, October 6th, and we're right in the middle of a 21-day season of prayer and fasting here at the House of Prayer. The Lord called us sovereignly September 29th to October 19th, and I just wanted to give a special podcast just to call all of you. Maybe you've been joining in with us and you've been jumping in with us, but maybe you haven't. The Lord's stirring your heart in this season about giving yourself to some extra days of prayer, fasting, seeking the Lord in a special heightened way, maybe pushing away different things, whether it be entertainment, food, relationships, just as far as things that, just to give yourself to a fresh season of seeking the Lord. I want to call you to it. I just want to do a special podcast. I am just undone of the power of fasting and what it does. It's so just pushes away all the other things that we get caught into, and it brings about a focus. It shuts my mouth. It makes me only speak the things that really matter. A lot of times what we say really gets us in trouble. But I find that in that seasons of fasting, I shut my mouth because I don't have the energy to talk as much, and I only say the things that matter. And I feel like that's one of the great ways of the Lord training our speech, is to just take these seasons. I want to encourage you right now. Jesus said it, man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. You are designed by God, spirit, soul, and body, to live on the words of God. And in these seasons of fasting, we're saying, Lord, I'm not just a natural being that has to live on natural food. God, I want to live on spiritual food. I want to live on the words that proceed from your mouth, God. I want to receive identity from you, that I am your beloved son. I want to touch your heart in that place. This is one phrase that's been coming out of me in this whole season is, God, I want to offer you my nothingness. God, I want to offer you my nothingness. And it's in that place of offering him our nothingness that he takes it, like he did with those 2 loaves and 5 fish, and he multiplies them and he feeds thousands. I want you to take this season and offer him your nothingness. A lot of times you may not even be there all mentally or physically, or you've got to cut back on certain things. But the power of God in fasting and prayer is revolutionary to your life. The power of seeing strongholds broken and the power of seeing the Word of God get released. Bless you. And I just wanted to release this as an encouragement just to go for it. I love to meditate on a couple of passages when fasting. I love to look at Luke 3 and 4. Jesus hears the voice, this is my beloved son in whom I'm well pleased. And then he goes into a 40-day season of prayer and fasting. And it's through even the enemy saying, if you are the Son of God, then do this, do that, do that. And the Lord was actually, Satan was actually used, and those voices of accusation were actually used to drive that voice that Jesus heard, that he is the beloved of the Father, deeper and deeper into him. It's in seasons of prayer and fasting that our identity as sons become more concrete. It's also in these seasons that we find in Matthew 9, longing and mourning for the bridegroom increases. We also find Matthew 17, breakthroughs through strongholds, individual sins, breakthrough and revival, breakthrough and deliverance and healing. There's breakthrough that comes. We see in Joel 2 that in hours of crisis, when there's prayer and fasting, God hears and responds. I just want to, humbly call you, jump in with us and just say, Lord, I'm going to do this. I'm going for this, and I'll let you define on what it looks like. I bless you, and I'll see you soon.